beginning of 45, when all along the line for I don't know just how many 100 miles, an attack was suddenly made against the German forces that had been sitting there all winter. And the morning of that attack, I was given the job of leading the first platoon of the infantry at the northern end at Weiler. And there they, unfortunately, by that time, got the range of the Canadian troops and started dropping high explosive. And one of them caught me when I was above ground and inflicted a spinal cord injury, which put me out of action. I was replaced by the rest of the troops that passed by. By the time I could attract somebody's attention to get carried back to medical care, I found that the only people I could attract were 6 Germans who were heading back to surrender. And they were very neatly and immaculately dressed and looked as if they had been preparing for a surrender for a long time. So they picked me up, one on each corner, and carried me back until I got to waiting ambulance, and from there on to hospital in Nijmegen. The spinal cord injuries had accumulated to the point where the Canadian government was doing something about it, and John Council had the Paraplegic Association organized and functioning, and it was soon thereafter that we began to devote most of our time to civilian casualties, because the veterans were pretty well taken care of. And at that stage of the game, there was a great shortage still of folding wheelchairs, which were brand new on the market. And I discovered that in getting chairs that Veterans Affairs could get them for their casualties, but we had a hard time getting any for the civilian casualties. If I ordered 10 chairs, I'd get 1. And if I ordered 30 chairs, I'd get 3. It wasn't hard to figure out their arithmetic. But one day we needed 15 chairs. So I ordered 150 chairs. At which point Everson Jennings in Los Angeles had caught up with the demand, and the next thing I knew, 150 chairs arrived at the office. This wasn't entirely popular with the board of directors of the association, but Connie Smythe found a place down at the gardens to store them, and the bank manager was very lenient and put up the money and decided to see us through. So we had chairs for all the civilian patients for the next few years.